women's compulsion to do stuff in self-control is actually way worse. A woman will a fruit. A woman will a actual vegetable.
A man.
Our spots are in different locations than yours.
Man
so
would
that,
also
yours are exterior, so you guys can just stay like out
you
here.
guys
with
can just
it.
use your hands
We have
so easily.
to like sometimes go in there to like, you know.
No,
we don't know.
we don't. I don't know.
That's how we know.
You gotta explain thoroughly.
This makes no sense at all.
I can't talk about sex right now.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to an all-new episode of the network. You already know who it is. It's Dev Nasty, a.k.a. Dangerous Dev Nasty, a.k.a. Choke Your Mom Out, a.k.a. Choke Your Pop Out, and of course, to the left of me.
I'm about to choke you out. It's Sin City, the head nasty chick of the network.
And of course, on the couch, wearing the pink hair and all of that with the whole pink outfit. State your name.
It's Mar from I don't even know what's happening. I'm on the network too.
There you go. Maura doesn't know the network. Yo, listen, Maura doesn't know what show she's a part of anymore. You know what I'm saying? She was a part of a very good show with some really wild and weird things. Shout out to all of the people from loving then what the craziness. But they was looking at penises and things of that nature on the show. It was disgusting. And of course, we got a superstar amongst us, somebody that has all kinds of accolades, millions and millions of spins all over the country. He's got all kind of Spotify records. He's the one with all of the following. What you got, like 1 million followers damn near across social networks?
100K on IG.
I'm trying to get
how much
you.
across and how much
I love you.
and how much across all
1 million?
and how much across all networks?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
How much?
It doesn't matter.
900?
Something like that.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
He's very modest.
Yeah,
Okay, Mr. Humble.
But y'all, it is Don Michael Jr.
That's not all the way it, but yeah. Don Michael Jr., shout out to the people. What's up?
And we got somebody else in the back right now. Mr. 2 Push-Ups a Night. You know what I'm saying? The BBW lover, Slice Maximus.
I'm here in the building. Let's get it going.
Now, you already know our whole network is filled with a whole bunch of therapists. You already know we got that advice for y'all. We're not doctors, but we might as well be. And I think they might start judging doctorates in a different light due to our show. You got somebody that we can help tonight, Slice?
Always, man. That's what we do.
Yeah,
hopefully the ladies and the legend Don Michael can help out today.
Y'all gotta stop putting my name in like this. Like legend is like, that's a lot, man. Go just read the question.
I'm gonna read the question.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not, we manifesting.
I like that.
I'm like, Dev said 1 million, you better say yes.
But he really does have 1 million. All right, go ahead.
Forget it. We'll come back to that. Hey, can you please talk about grooming your private areas? Being clean is important, especially if you expect someone to give you head.
That's crazy.
I get waxed faithfully, and everyone should take care of their hygiene. Long story short, I write this because I dated a man, and the first time I went down to give him some oral pleasure, it was like licking the floor of a barbershop.
Wow.
I told him I like my man to be shaved, at least to be cut down a little bit, but he refused to get it done. I guess him refusing to get it done, I'm refusing to give him head. What should I do? This is a major turnoff.
Well, this is for the ladies, it sounds like right here, man. We need the ladies' advice on this. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the hair's there for a reason. Naturally, what did we do on Earth before razors was around? So, I mean, as long as he keeps it clean with a little shampoo, a little conditioner, a little beard oil. Little beard oil. Nope. No, I'm just kidding. No, I like a shave too. Like it could be trimmed down to like a grain of rice, you know? Something that's still a little manly, but I like it to be down low too.
Okay.
Just personally, because you ever go down on somebody and you get up and you like that's just not a satisfying feeling.
Oh, the man quiet as shit.
I'm trying to think.
No,
never run into that.
women,
I
like,
feel
y'all
like
ever,
it would happen for guys too.
Yeah,
it
y'all-
could.
Yeah,
it could.
y'all never
yeah,
went down on a chick who didn't shave.
I'm not thinking at all about a penis. I'm not thinking about that at all.
Are you sure?
Like, my mind doesn't even jump to that. You know? Like, my mind don't even jump to that. But I was trying to think if I ever went down on a girl that didn't shave, and I have, but I didn't mind it. It was cool.
I mean,
it was
first
still
off,
low.
We're
That's what
from
I'm
the
saying.
time period before that, and then we watched the time period come of the shave. And I think now it's probably like in the middle now. I
Yeah.
think it like came back
You think the fro came back?
a little bit. Yeah, they not all just bald. They not all just balding no more, man. I don't think balding is just the thing no more. That's been kind of dead for a long time.
Ladies, y'all balding or it's not balding no more? What's
I
the
mean,
rules?
I do both. I go both ways. Like,
You got bisexual hair then. Fuck that mean.
she do. No, I never let it grow out like wildebeest crazy style, but like I let it grow in for like a little bit, and then when it starts to get too crazy, then I trim it back down. I'll be
Back to
bald.
zero.
Yeah, back to bald.
I like getting waxed. I'm like a wax girl.
I was getting laser hair removal for a little bit of time.
And that, but I don't like that. I want the option. I like to have the
No,
option.
let me tell you.
because it won't grow with the laser.
When
No.
it comes
It
back,
does.
it's like weird. It's like different, not weird, but it's just like inconsistent, which is what you want. That's what the point of
it
the
starts
laser
to come
is.
back patchy a little
You know what
bit
I
in
mean?
certain places where you have to shave it in between. You're supposed to shave in between laser anyway.
Right.
But they say after like 6 or 8 sessions, the hair's not supposed to grow back and you only have to get one laser once a year. But that's not true. My girl upped and moved to California and my shit came back the same way it was before she
How much
left.
it costs to get your coochie
lot.
hairs lasered off?
Like a couple,
Yeah.
like a couple.
Humble
grand.
brag, I spent a bag on this coochie,
Hold on,
okay?
hold on. It's a couple $1,000s to shoot lasers at your cooch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a little wild.
That's-
And it's like $70 to get $70 to $100 to get a wax, and you're doing that like monthly.
I wonder
Yeah.
how much the actual laser costs. That's a business right there.
Oh,
like Star
like
Wars.
a great. It's like
No,
a
they're
Lord.
like the lasers are like $45,000.
I mean, that's worth
Why do
it.
you
If
know this? Why do you know that?
I used to work in a med.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hold on, you spend $45,000 on a laser, but you get a $1,000 a pop. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you only need 45 clients to get your bread back?
Yeah.
To the break-even point?
And each client needs at
Maybe.
least eight
It might be
sessions.
yeah.
Mhm.
But
Hold
it's
on,
like
hold on.
packages,
Yeah.
so you're not really selling it per session. You're selling it per person. So it would be like if it's like $1,000 and you need at least 45 people to do it to get your money back. But a lot of times people won't buy the machine because if you buy it, then it kind of like depreciates. Like it's better if they keep it and you like rent it from.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
people.
That's
Right.
what most things. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
most things is rented.
Yeah.
Does this conversation help the question?
All in all,
I
I think if you don't want to shave his box, then you don't give him the top. And if he's willing to lose that, then
First of all, I don't think he has a box. That's
Hold
called
on.
a transformer.
Wait, yeah, the fact that she goes.
Yeah, I just feel like it would like look nicer, like if you just like groomed it,
have you ever
and like
seen?
you'd feel nicer, like you'd feel like more like, ooh, that's
You
my
like
shit.
a 13-year-old girl.
Have you ever seen a?
Listen, man, this
Have
is
you ever
crazy.
seen a flaccid penis come out like a hairy ass?
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Like it would be lost in the sauce.
like I'd be
I'm down to zero. I know zero hair anywhere. So I'm
like a flaccid ass dick. It's like.
What the fuck?
Number one, how's a nigga hair is that long? Like, what kind of
No,
hair?
I'm just saying, in comparison to the penis, that's what it looks like. It just looks crazy.
What the fuck just happened here?
I don't know, but the fact that she used her hair to describe for the listeners,
Oh, man.
I think you need
Man, how,
visual to
y'all don't
understand.
care about the fro down there, right? None of the men here. We
I mean,
old
no,
school, man.
niggas.
Nah,
what's the limit? What's the limit?
No,
I go
niggas.
bald.
Niggas
I
care
go
about
bald.
it
Good to
getting
know.
like
Good to know.
getting like out of hand,
Mhm.
but it's not like the biggest deal in the world. Like as long as it's like a one. You know, if you know what that is, like the
Okay.
one you can cut,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Not
It's just
me, I
gotta
got
be
a
like
bald.
tidy, like just tidy things up a bit.
He said,
Yeah.
all
It
right,
can't
to
be
answer your
wildin'.
question, tell
If
him.
it's wild and she's getting hair in her mouth, it's an automatic no.
No, Dev said he need to go down to the shop and catch the fade.
So yeah, just a one. Just put a one on that joint. Yeah, I don't think it's that.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Keep
So
it
what
clean.
should she tell him? Like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know what she needs help. I don't know what to tell her.
Buy him a razor that has like the one gauge on
Levels.
it. Yeah, the one level.
Levels to the shit.
Nah.
The one with the levels, that's going to be that's for like shaving your face, and that you don't want to put that down there. Trust me. Get one that says
Could
man,
use
because
just
I've had some
clipper.
injuries.
Then don't ask what?
Get one that says like get like the Manscaped joint that where like the blades.
They don't.
Not the
they're not sponsored.
Oh, get the
Smash, smash, smash.
look, man. It is what it is. Get the fake one. Get the fake Manscaped joint. Get the landscape joint.
the fucking landscape.
Get whatever the hell you want, but just keep that shit trimmed.
What, she gonna give it to him as a gift? Because
Yes.
she is complaining, so she's supposed to.
She should give it to him as a gift. Like, hey, like.
I think when he realizes that she's not going down there as much anymore, he's gonna be like.
But isn't this already a thing where he's just refusing to do it?
Well, she's saying he ain't take her advice, but she said, "I like my man to be a certain way."
Yeah. Okay. Give him the tool.
Yeah, I think that makes the most
And
sense.
it's like fun. Like, oh, I got you a gift.
Yeah,
I
but
think
he
it
might
makes
open it and be like, "Fuck you, bitch! I'm not using
She could
that."
actually.
All right, perfect.
It's
Then
some
she can
dudes that's
leave.
into. I'm not, but it's some dudes that's into that shit of like letting her shave it. Like she might. You're not into that either. It's like,
Ladies,
to
would
say
y'all
that.
shave a man?
I would prefer to not.
I plead the fifth.
I think they will. No,
Somebody did it already.
No. First of all, women already just love, like women, especially when they're in love with a nigga, they want to do anything to you possible. So they're definitely good. They want to hold your dick when you pee, all that type of shit. That's just true, bro. It's true.
Sin gave like a confirmation nod.
I'm like this.
Sin was like,
She's like this.
I did it once.
No, that's a real thing. So if they'll be all excited, like, oh, really? You gonna let me shave you?
I'm like, how does this work? Woo!
Yeah, they love that. They
I
love
wouldn't
that
trust a woman with a fucking sharp object near my nuts.
Nah.
Like, that's
like I
just,
said, I'm not into
Nah,
it, but
that's
I know
exactly-
that there's some dudes that probably is into it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
good.
Yeah, I'm not. Not
Don't bring
fucking
no
with that.
blades.
Yeah, I think
Get a man.
it's nothing they could do. She gotta give him the joint, and if not, then I guess you don't suck him off.
that's what a boundary is. She set up a boundary, and then she has to hit him with the ultimatum. And either he's gonna abide by the ultimatum, or she's just gonna be like, "All right, then you just don't get head no more."
That's
It
it.
seems like an easy fix.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's gonna get hit somewhere.
He's.
Oh, shit. That's a fact.
I
I
mean,
mean, can't he just trim it down? It's literally going to take you 4 minutes.
Let me ask you this, because women talk
It
about
grows
this all the
back.
time, right? Women always preaching my body, right?
Mhm.
That's that man's body.
Bro,
If he chooses
Bro, it's not
not to do
Nah.
cut off parts of his body for your
It's
pleasure.
not parts of his body slice. It's hair.
Okay.
But a man can't tell you to change your hair.
Yo,
right?
But if a
right, here we
guy,
go.
no,
Right? A
no.
man can't tell you
He
to
can't tell
change
you
your
cut your
hair.
hair.
But he's just like, yo.
But they
I don't
do.
like it when you got your hair shaved and let that grow out. What you gonna do?
Well, no. If he says let that grow out, it's different than I like it when your hair is like this.
I
X, Y, or Z.
prefer how you look when your hair is grown. You would
And
still
then
feel
I'd-
some type of way.
Well,
Yes.
no, I would on like okay for instance, in the summer I dated this guy. He loved when I wouldn't wear makeup, and he told me like he's like I love when you don't wear makeup. Like I like your face, so I would wear less makeup because like I knew he preferred that. You know what I
But
mean?
can I tell you something? What he doesn't like about her? How does that affect him? In this instance, she's doing something. She's
True.
providing a service.
It's all the
True.
same thing.
Like,
And so, because you have to visually look at this person. So, all right, for example, there's a lot of women
visually
now that's
looking
on-
at me and you wanting me to do something to something that I don't want to do is two different things.
Why would
But
you wanna
gotta-
do it?
But I
That's
got-
cap.
that's
Go
the
ahead.
thing. But I gotta look at you while we do certain things too. So if I'm saying that when I'm hitting my girl, I want to see something, then that's important. So think about this. There's a lot of women that are on this natural whole like underarm hair shit. But if a nigga say, yo, shave that, you gonna get hit with it naturally grows there and her
for protection.
I mean, like I
all
said,
that
that's all true.
movement
But if
shit.
she don't like it, she don't like it.
I don't know. I feel like it depends, but yeah, I'm with her. I would just make the adjustment to make the person happy.
So you would cut your hair.
Like I didn't put my extensions back in all summer because this
That wasn't
guy-
the question.
But it kind of is because I did cut my hair in a sense because he liked it like that. You get what I'm saying?
So you would change your style for the man.
Yeah, I think,
Extensions
but that
don't
is, but we got to be fair. That changing a style of your hair on your head and your
But if you
style
if you trim your
something underneath your
pubes,
drawers
That
is just
nobody
different.
sees.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's almost worse that you wouldn't do it there. That like
Yeah,
Nah,
you get
that's
what I'm
true.
saying?
That's
Like
It is.
that's what I'm
That's true.
saying. Like it's so easy and it's not even.
And if you don't
she's
like
saying,
it,
she's
who
not
else
even
is
saying
looking?
take it all off. She said trim it. Like bro, just trim
Unless
it.
he has another girl and she's like, "Ooh, I love that bush." Don't you like on the?
Don't put that on that man.
Yo,
I don't know.
that man
I don't know
over
what that
there
man's
Hold on.
doing.
got
I don't know
another
what
girl
that
that
man's
loves
doing.
her.
So you
It's
start that
targeted.
shit.
No,
yo.
number one.
She
I
loves.
think that is an original you
I
know,
love that bush.
I love that bush.
To a man,
I love
boy,
it.
I love that bush.
He must be with a 60-year-old.
I don't even know what woman is aroused by that bush. Is crazy.
I love that bush. It's
You
hilarious.
got a
Bush.
4C
That's
curl.
wild. Sen
You
always got a quotable.
4C.
But you want to know that was a thing like back in the day in the 80s, 70s, and everything. You couldn't. It's not like you could see vagina from afar. So the bush symbolized it for people. So when you watch movies like Revenge of the Nerds and stuff like that, they were excited in the movie. Remember they had
That's where I used to. That's the only place I've ever heard this word bush. It's from those movies.
Yeah,
It's like
those movies
bush. I see bush.
Porky's,
I
all
forgot
this
the
stuff
movies,
in the
man.
80s. It was like, we've got bush, and they were so excited to see this type of stuff. By the way, all of those movies from the 80s and 70s and shit like that was beyond inappropriate. I'm talking about, like, when I say not just inappropriate, they could not exist in today's time without there being a march outside of the movie
That's
theater.
not true.
No, that's a
Bro,
fact.
bro,
Because
listen.
talk heavy exists in
No.
today's time.
Let me tell you what. So
go ahead.
think
I'm only
about
messing
this.
with
I
you.
want y'all to think about this. If you guys, I don't know if you've seen Revenge of the Nerds before, you know what I'm saying, or these movies, but for my people at home that have seen these movies, there was like scenes where like the girl that he likes got a boyfriend and he's got a Darth Vader costume on. So he goes and gets a Darth Vader costume, acts like he's the dude and fucks the girl.
Right.
That would be just straight
And
rape culture.
this is a comedy movie back
Like
then.
a regular movie, and in the movie she just falls in love with him and they decide to be together.
But what if one had a massive dick and the other one had a small dick? I'd be like, this ain't the other Darth.
It's the wrong Darth.
That's the wrong Darth.
That's
She's like,
but it
something
was just
ain't
mad
right.
shit like that. No, but it's a lot. It was a lot of that type of stuff that we talked about with the dads taking a son to the prostitute.
Right.
It was just TV shows. The girl's 14. Her matter of fact, you remember this movie? It was with Mark Wahlberg. It was called Fear. You ever seen this, John? It was
I
like,
might have saw it. I don't remember.
So
Like,
so in the 80s
I
and
can think
90s, they
shit.
kept making the same movie. White people did, right? Black people started making this movie later. They started doing it.
It's called Love and Basketball.
No,
the
no,
same
not
movie
those.
500 times.
Yeah, no, those are good nurturing, great movies about love. I'm talking about the John where the person becomes obsessed. They start dating somebody and the boys becomes obsessed or the girl becomes obsessed. And Mark Wahlberg, the girl is like 16. She goes to a bar. Is Reese Witherspoon. She goes to a bar, sees Mark Wahlberg. He's 23 years old. She starts dating him, but that's not the big thing of the movie. The part where he's 23, the dad just kind of looks like he's an older boy. I kind of don't like it, but it's not a big deal. The big deal came when he was like trying to kill them and shit like that.
I punch a 23-year-old nigga in his mouth.
Oh, yeah. But back then, what I'm saying is all of those movies, bro, no way would they be able to. No way. They were spying on women with secret cameras.
They
I did that shit back in
drilled
the
the
day.
they drilled the whole
On Jerome Street.
Hold on.
I
Wait.
did not.
No, yeah, we was peeping times when we was young boys. So we had like shout out my cousin Randy. My cousin Randy came.
Hey, damn,
Bro,
right?
listen, my cousin Randy came with like he must have got these joints from like the army, some super
Oh
binoculars.
my God.
Right, we got caught too one time. She told on us too, but that's a whole nother thing. We used to watch everybody through the windows with these super binoculars. These joints was all that too. But why? Can you blame the man with the binoculars, or do you blame the woman getting dressed in the window?
The man with
You
the
gotta shut your blinds. You gotta shut your blinds. You know?
The man with the binoculars.
They only saying that because they're on TV.
Bro, that's a well.
Nah.
Wait, no, because some of them girls in them movies used to be like in front of the
I think they was doing it
window.
on purpose.
Hold on.
But it was for somebody that they wanted to see. It wasn't for
guilty.
peeping toms with the fucking binoculars.
We guilty of this.
Hold on.
Wait,
guilty of this.
who's we? Because hold on.
You and Don Michael Jr.
Yeah, Don Michael Jr.
Fifth.
Hold on, wait.
Fifth. I told you I need a sign. I'm just gonna hold it up.
He asked for a sign
Yeah.
before the show that said fifth on there so that he could take the fifth.
Come on,
Right.
what you guilty of, Don Michael?
No,
I'm
gonna
not
tell
guilty
you,
of nothing.
I'm gonna tell you, we did it in a different way. It was a digital thing.
Y'all didn't have a
Oh, my
binoculars.
Oh, come on, man. Come on,
So
man.
back in the
All
day,
right.
right?
All right.
when everybody ended up getting like MySpace and shit like that, they ended up with this. Everybody has something on something called Photo Bucket. Right?
Oh, I remember Photo Bucket.
Photo Bucket is where you held all your stuff. So what happened was there was ignorant people like me that didn't know anything about computers. I was just there along for the ride. But some of my friends who didn't know a lot more about computers,
Like,
I still don't know. They understood that when you looked at the top, you know, of the address, it would be like photobucket.com / Hawaiian trip / some / So what? But you copy and paste it, and that would bring the picture on your screen. But if you just got rid of all the slashes up into the person's just their name, then you had access to all of their photos.
Yeah, if they didn't mark their photos as private.
Yeah, nobody did.
Yeah, no, because nobody even thought about it. If they didn't mark it as private, you could just log on to their photo bucket and just see whatever pictures they put in their photo bucket.
And I ain't gonna lie, because that's kind of some digital peeping Tom shit.
Oh,
it became a pastime of like, niggas is getting off work.
I'm gonna make a citizen's arrest for all them bitches right now.
But the thing is, so then you went in there and that made you learn so much
about coochie.
No.
About people.
Yo, we found secrets.
Yes.
We found things that were like not supposed to happen.
Was it the vibe?
Huh?
Mara said last week, gay is a vibe.
No, I didn't see that.
It wasn't that, but I will tell you this, and I don't care. You already know how we come in shotgun shotty. So,
I was trying to avoid saying his name.
Yo, so imagine we going through this joint every time. So and now you're just trying to think of people. It would be like anybody we knew too. So it's just like you sitting there, and it's just like, hold on. Who else got a full bucket? Mora got one. Niggas gonna go. Boom, boom. This is what it would be. Niggas would go, and it might be every once in a blue. I'm talking in a blue moon. It'll be like locked. That was super rare.
Right. Most of the
They're
time
like, fuck, they got us.
Most
no
people
access.
never did that. It was just like, boom. And you look through in this regular stuff, and next thing you know, you see something so crazy. Like, why do they put this in their photo bucket? It's just the girl eating out another joint, whatever. Crazy shit. All kind of butt nakeds, which means they were sending them butt naked
to somebody. Right.
Through MySpace. They were sending the code to them, and then think, I could just delete
So how
it
you and Don Michael hack all these OnlyFans that y'all?
No. We didn't hack anything.
Just made up some So with that John, we went on here one day, and it was a John that my boy had messed with.
Yeah, this is somebody I used to mess with.
And next thing
go into her photo bucket,
going through her,
and it's a picture of my man laid out with his gun out. Laid out with his gun out in her photo bucket. So it's like, wait. What?
That's my girl.
Y'all was playing.
It wasn't like my girl,
it wasn't his girl. But you know how niggas kind of like, you got Jones it's not your girl, but it's like out of the crew, people know I fuck with her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And obviously the nigga didn't come and say, yo, bro,
I fuck with her
am I good? Can I hit? Nah, so all of a sudden, this nigga's just in the picture.
But did y'all bring it up to him?
I think,
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Nigga, we saw you on the joint.
Hell yeah, nigga just sitting there looking goofy as hell. But yeah, that was our version of that. If you really think about it,
Y'all filthy.
So technically, that was public. That was public information. You know what I mean? Like technically, she never locked the joint.
Just so we're all clear, though.
Yeah, like technically,
but that sounds like
it's the same thing.
No,
he said technically,
no, she's in the privacy. She's in the privacy of her own home. No, she don't expect somebody to look in her.
She was in the privacy of her own home when she
uploaded those pictures onto her
photo bucket. But her photo bucket was open to the public.
And so was her blind.
But she didn't think of it like that. She didn't think of it like that.
But you wasn't man enough to even like go up to the window. You was some super far.
Yeah, we had the super bar.
We was all the way at our crib.
Yeah,
you trying to justify this is crazy.
That's true. But if she would have asked me, or if she would have found me, I would have been like, whatever.
No.
Yeah, whatever.
I was in that shit.
Now let's say when we went in the photo bucket, it alerted the person like Devinwade is in your
photo bucket.
Niggas would have stopped it.
Funny thing, I never hear women being peeping Toms. Is that like only a man thing?
I think so.
I think so, especially because it says Tom.
women.
Thomas either. Women don't do. Never did that. That's not a thing.
I
Ain't no
mean,
peeping
no,
Tamika.
because dick comes easily to women, and pussy don't come as easy to men as it does for women. So I feel like we don't have to go out of our way to peep. Like we don't search after we attract.
Hold up, but
That's
what
the
y'all
difference.
do?
No,
what
but
y'all
like
do?
if you heard your neighbors fucking, would you like chill
Oh
out? in
yeah,
the
I might
hallway?
put my ear in the wall like, bitch, what?
Oh, so they're listeners.
They're listeners.
But no, this is the thing. When men do this thing, it's a thing that women and men do. When men do it, we're looked at as corny, whatever you want to call it, distasteful, and women do it all the time, and that's show pictures. Y'all will show a dick pic, a butt naked to y'all friends in a heartbeat. It's not even frowned upon. Y'all could literally be sharing dick pics, all that. Now, if I get nude pictures from somebody and I'm like, yo, Slice, check this out. I'm the lowest scumbag on the earth.
But we do it.
Right.
That's the part.
Y'all,
I can't claim innocent here.
I know I'm saying men do it.
I've done it, but I've done it before, but very rarely.
What I said is, you're what?
Look down upon.
But women can openly do it, and
No, I think it's still frowned upon. Because like when we all showed dick pics on the episode, like when Tata and Driz came on, like me and Tata were like, guys, look at this dick. Because hers was gigantic, the one that she had on her phone, and the one that I had on my phone was gigantic. And so we were like,
Is it the same
specimen.
dick?
So it was like almost for science.
Was it
I
the
don't-
same
I don't
dick
frown-
though?
I don't
Getting off with that shit.
What the fuck out of here?
My whole
You a
thing is-
scientist of dicks now?
I don't frown upon it though. I've had a girl hit me up and be like, "Yo, I'm with the girls. We at a restaurant comparing dick pics. Send me a pic."
They do that.
And I was like,
The 100%.
"Yo, what?
I've
do you-
never got
how do you-
asked like that.
He was like, I got you.
Never.
You did it?
Like, who the hell do
Bro,
you think
what
I
they
am?"
used
Yeah,
to do, they would do shit like
send it
ask
ASAP.
everybody to send a dick shot, but like put it next to something.
Yeah, I must not
Yeah.
be packing enough.
Like-
God damn. They're like, now don't even say your shit, bro.
The
I'm
cop-
growing on the show at home.
That's how you know he should be in his bush like this.
My afro.
No, but no, women do that. But the thing is, women are actually allowed to do everything that if a man did it, it would just be downright. It was all right. For example, we was just
Here we
listening
go.
to this song before this came on,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And I don't know the song. You
Send know the
obviously
lyrics.
knows the song, but it said something like, "You a grown man selling sneakers." and I was like, God.
Like, niggas ain't allowed to do nothing.
I said, yo, niggas can't do nothing. But even like stuff beyond that, like women will have a rubber torso with a dick on it.
Who got
they
that?
can ride.
Who got that?
Women- Hold on.
First of all, Mara, we ain't gonna stop this shit.
Wait. Do you have a fake vagina at
No.
home? No.
This is what I'm
Like,
saying.
you got
I
a fake-
definitely
you
don't got the pocket
I
pussy.
I don't have a pocket.
She tried to
pussy
go
in my
undercover.
crib. Do you have a fake penis at home?
A dildo?
Do you have a fake penis? The same thing, right?
Do you
Yeah.
have one?
Right.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
big, though.
Yeah.
It's-
So we would be weird to have fake vaginas.
This
No,
is
y'all
what-
got
but
y'all got the
no-
flashlight.
Yeah, the flashlight.
No, but first off,
Pocket pussy.
you
That's
already
weird.
know you're judging a dude that has that.
It's
And
not
what-
weird for anybody that.
First of all,
does
it's weird
it.
as
I'm
shit.
not, like, you know what I mean?
No,
Don't get
everybody.
caught with it, nigga.
The
I don't know
sexual
if it would
industry,
be
they're all
weird.
coming for you because they're like, why you coming at me, call me weird?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think it's
You about to
weird.
have the whole
I'm just
I don't
like,
think I don't
Y'all-
think it's weird.
Listen, y'all definitely judge stuff like that, and I'm talking
a
about
torso is crazy though.
A whole
y'all
torso.
don't. Hold on. So women don't fuck torsos. They don't have the
Nah.
Nah,
torsos.
they got the suction cup joints
just-
now that they could just
They
stick
can
to
just
the
put
wall.
on the wall and
They
back
just
that
put them
thing
on the
up.
fridge or whatever, and they just
fridge
On
just
the
be throwing
fridge.
it on the fridge.
The fridge is crazy.
Yo, if there was, this is the craziest part, because they need a surface
Right.
that the suction cup can
that
stick
works
to.
on, yeah, the
The
refrigerator.
idea
That's what they
of your man or any man y'all ever dealt with having something that he has to stick
And he
in
stuck it on the refrigerator.
and then he
And then
fuck the fridge, you would never look even the same. And
Never.
this is where we see that women's
cannot.
compulsion to do stuff in self-control is actually way worse. A woman will fuck a fruit. A woman will fuck a actual
So would a
vegetable.
man.
Our spots are in different locations
A
than yours.
man
So
would
that-
also fuck a fruit.
Yours are exterior, so you guys can just stay like out
You
here
guys
with
can just
it.
use your
We
hands so
have to,
easily.
like, sometimes go in there to like, you know.
No.
No, we don't know.
We don't. I don't know.
That's how we
You
know
gotta
y'all get no
explain thoroughly.
This makes no sense at all.
I can't talk about sex right now.
And he,
Okay.
no, I'm still stuck on the point where he said women have to fuck fruit. Men fuck fruit. Men fuck everything. Men
like a
fuck couch
papaya?
cushions.
I don't know no man who fuck fruit.
I've never
No.
fucked a fruit.
So listen.
You've never cut a grapefruit in half and
No.
saw a little hole
No,
in there.
I did want my girl to try that though, like the head joint, because you know I heard that was dope, but
I mean,
I've
we
never
had
done it,
to
though.
put fruit roll-ups on myself.
Y'all never stuck your fingers
no,
into mashed potatoes?
Yeah, no.
What the
To check the temperature.
No, he was like giving it a swirly.
That's disgusting, yo.
It doesn't do anything for me.
Listen, I'm not going
And
to
we
say.
have to use the extra things because we get our nails done, and it can get dangerous.
So I realize,
That's a point. Valid
realize
point.
that there are guys out there that do this stuff because Maura deals with these men. I mean, we've heard the stories on our show about the boy with the dildo in his mouth and all that kind of
Wait,
stuff.
what?
Yeah, I see that.
He has a dildo that goes from his mouth. The balls go in his mouth, and the dick part goes into her.
And he
So-
put a helmet.
And it's on his
attached to
chin,
it.
right?
Yeah,
It
right
wasn't-
around his
it
head.
No,
doesn't-
no, it's not attached to his
Wait,
chin.
Oh, I
no,
thought it was a chin strap.
that it would be a chin strap.
Oh,
but the
but
one
it
that
just went
he
into his
had,
mouth.
you like held the bottom with his teeth.
So
and
he's-
so then I'm like,
So he couldn't suck the coochie at
Yeah,
the same
like-
time.
So he's
I
gagging
needed-
on balls
yeah.
while headbutting into some coochie.
like it doesn't make sense. Like you would.
You should be a great storyteller on fucking children's television.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, nah.
Like I needed your mouth. Like I needed your mouth, not to be holding the dildo.
Oh, because that was your mouth guy, right?
Yes,
Yeah. That was your mouth
What the
guy.
fucking world going on here?
What's wrong
The
with
mouth
Sid?
guy.
What's wrong with her, dog? The way that she be describing shit,
It's
bro.
fucking
like,
wild.
I just know because I'm a visual learner, so I
headbutting.
need to like see it to understand it.
It didn't make sense.
we got so far off, man. Listen,
Trim your pubes.
Yo, shave your shave your dick or
Shave your dick.
or break up and movies back in the day. Name some movies in the comments that definitely would get canceled today for the stuff that was going on in them Jones. And then as far as the men and women, we already know you're peeping Tom, you're disgusting.
Thank you.
Lawsuits coming. Everybody.
For all of y'all.
Sue my cousin Randy.
No. What I did was completely morally
It's called
ethical
computer hacking
and
too,
legal.
that's federal.
Yeah, it was both morally
No,
ethical
y'all are
and
just
legal.
undercover creepers.
Nah, I would let them know. They just the ones that didn't put it on private. They wanted me to see.
Oh, all right.
I mean, that's a crazy.
They
Jones.
didn't put it on private. Why?
So you sound like him, like she
Yeah,
just
she didn't
wanted me to
close
see
the
titty.
curtains.
She knew that. She knew.
But so
She knew it was.
Did she know how
nighttime.
to shut curtains?
So hold on, wait. What I'm gonna ask y'all women.
That's
I'm gonna
like-
let the women end this. Neighborhood, even level houses or above level house, window open, nighttime. You know that John look like a TV screen. When you walk around that John, changing with your titties out, do you pretty much know? I know motherfuckers can see these titties. Yes or no? Keep it. I mean, just.
I
please.
mean, I know because my bedroom is actually in the front of my house, so I know, and I live on a pretty main road. I know that if I get out the shower and I'm standing there, people could potentially see me.
I'm potentially.
potentially sliced.
But the thought of people being able to see me just makes me uncomfortable. But I did just buy me some new blinds, so blinds coming soon.
Slice potentially.
I want like the two tint. Like I want you to not be able to see in my windows, but I can see out of my windows.
So you don't. So you mind if somebody's looking at you through your window?
It's not that I mind, but I would like the option. But
She doesn't mind.
So wait.
So she doesn't mind.
Thank you. They just got me out of court.
They did. Mora's on freak ass time. She's on some
Oh
horror
my
shit. She wants
God.
y'all to watch. If y'all already have her
I'm not gonna
coordinates,
lie though.
then you're good.
I'm not gonna lie though. When I lived downtown, I lived in like one of those like split row home type joints. And across the street was an Airbnb, so people be in there fucking no fucks given because they were on vacation.
Right, and they like we leaving soon.
They
Anyway.
was walking around, titties out. I seen a girl get eaten out. I seen big old titties flopping around. And I looked for a quick second just to see if what I saw was what I saw. But I didn't stay.
Want to make sure they titties.
She's a peeping Thomasina.
I was like, whoa, are those?
That's what I was just about to say.
I'm like, are those titties? Oh, they titties. All right.
Hey,
You're like,
listen,
live
man.
your life.
That's what happens to me. I was just like, did she got titties in the photo bucket? Yeah, those was titties. All right, I'm
And then
out.
continue
that's
to
what I did.
stare for an extra,
Nah,
whatever the
I kept
duration
it
of the
moving.
time was.
Now, once niggas could see behind that barrier and they knew what kind of women these was, you had a different mind state of how you was going to holler at them. Like, oh, if she's doing all of this, I'm good. I can holler. I'm getting these chicks.
I never judged anybody based on their content.
I did.
He's testing the gauge of how crazy he can
Based
come.
on their content.
Let's help somebody else, man. Let's help another person, man. I think we didn't help you, but we helped some other people. I think we helped with people that are struggling with those other issues that we.
I
brought
think we
up.
had some valid points.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
My best friend broke up with his girl and needed a place to stay. He said he would be only staying for 1 month to get his shit together. Then he would grab an apartment. But now we are 5 months in. He has had trouble getting a place because he fell on hard times and his credit is bad. My woman says he has to go immediately. She says he has messed up the comfort of this home. She can't be free and we can't even walk around naked in our own home. I feel horrible for kicking him out, knowing that he's messed up right now. I'm trying to talk to her to give me a little more time so that he can stay and get himself together. But him being here is starting to mess up our relationship. All we do is argue. What the hell should I do?
It's been.
He
5
said it's his
months.
best friend too.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's a real tough joint because
That's almost half a year though.
I think that's a long time, and I think that sometimes people, when they come into situations, they come into it with a false promise in the beginning. Like he probably knew when he said I was only staying for what he said
A month.
a month.
That it could be longer.
He knew it was going to be longer. A person knows whether or not they in the
How
financial
down.
standings that where they could get a crib or whatever. So he did one of those things. I don't want to throw this on him per se, but most likely he did this thing where I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna get comfortable, and I'll try not to make enough of a fuss to where they don't want me. They don't
Right.
need
I'm
me
gonna
to
play
leave.
my part to see how long I could drag this on for.
Exactly.
I think it happened after. So I think when you fucked up, because he said he broke up with his girl, you probably feeling like, yo, give me 30 days, I'm gonna be on my grind, I'm out of here, man.
Yeah.
I just need a couple weeks to get my shit together. I think people really do sometimes go on with the intention of rolling, but kind of like you said,
They get
they're not
comfortable, they
calculating
get
what
stuck.
they have, and then they stall it out for as long as they can. It's fucked up.
I think this one of those situations where I'm used to having a large crew of friends. I have a lot of friends that are like brothers. All of us are super, super tight. So in those type of situations, that might be a holler at one of my other friends that lives by himself.
Right.
Like, yo, bro, I got Joe staying with me, but my girl ain't having it, bro. It's already been 5 months. We all his brothers. So it's like, I need you to pick up now for bro. Now, as a crew, we gave him a year to get on his feet because he was with me for 6 months. The homie done took him into the crib or something like that.
Yeah.
It might have to be a situation like that because that is always rough when your girl and your homie have any kind of issue.
Yeah.
That shit is not a good look at all. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. That's tough to give advice on because you don't know how deep the situations are.
You don't know how
too.
big his village is, how many people he got backing
Yeah,
him. Other
it
than
might
his
be
best
just his.
friend.
That might just be his best.
All
Like
he got.
he leave his best friend crib. He's sleeping in a car. He's sleeping on a park. But it might be that he might not have no family. Obviously, he don't really got no family to
Yeah.
fall back on. You know what I mean?
And it
So-
could be something else going there deeper than. So sometimes when we talk about stuff, we talk about the surface part of like he lost his crib, he broke, but where is he at mentally? Is
Right.
this dude like struggling on some depression shit?
Right.
And you don't want to be in a situation where you feel like I kicked bro out the crib,
Mhm.
then he did something to himself. And I know these could be extremes, but this shit exists in
Happens
the
too.
world,
Yeah.
and trust me, I'm living with it now. And when things like that happen, next thing you know, there's resentment between him and his girl.
Mhm.
Because it's like, yo, you wanted him out
Made
the
me.
house so
Yeah.
bad.
He just needed a little more time.
Yeah, he needed a little bit more time to get on his feet. So that's a tough joint. And then we don't know what he's doing in the house maybe he needs to do some things to make himself less seen. Just because you live in a crib with somebody don't mean that you got to be home all day.
Yeah, like
That's
if they
something
see
else.
him actively going to and from work, like having a job.
That make a difference.
Right.
That's a big difference right there, Sam. Like that's and what I mean, like, you might be on some tip. Like, I knew plenty of people that was in situations where they slept somewhere, but that was almost it.
Yeah, they tried
During
to
the
not.
daytime, they was out and about doing something else, whether it was work, kicking in homies, out somewhere else. They was doing something else. I don't care if it's like my routine is I go to work, then after that I go to the gym, then I go to the homie crib, then I go to sleep here,
Yeah.
so that there's more freedom
Uh,
and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because as the people that live there, you don't want to be coming in and out of the home and just seeing your homie still in your crib every time you come in and out of the house.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, go do something.
Right.
Yeah.
Go show me that you're trying to get back on your feet so you can get out of my house. Because at the end of the day, you're messing up my union. Where are your other friends that don't have girls?
Yeah, and that's the thing. But like he said, it could be a situation where he don't have many people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could. The thing is, you could be a part. I got a big tribe, but within that tribe, some of them people don't. Like they're like, I'm friends with all of these people, but you might be like, actually, he not friends with everybody.
Yeah.
He
Right.
just my friend.
Yeah.
He can't call on nobody of these 50 people
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mhm.
That's
except
true.
me.
But he mentioned that he broke up with his girl, because if that wasn't the case, then I don't really give him a pass. Because after 5 months, like, I don't think I've ever been in a situation where I couldn't go somewhere and get fruit snacks. If you know what I mean.
Oh.
It's like, eventually I'm going to eat somebody's kid's fruit
He's
snacks.
basically saying that he's supposed to be giving up some dick for a place to
There
live.
you go. After 5 months, you should be case-laying somebody.
Yeah.
And-
But this could also show why him and his girl broke up. If he's a person that is in your house and not doing the things he's supposed to do with his homie, then maybe he had the same kind of pride or lack of pride where he was with his girl, not
Sure.
handling certain stuff. It's
Yeah.
like,
You know,
now
staying
you
at
in my
somebody
crib doing the
else's-
same thing.
You know, staying at somebody else's place for fruit snacks is prostitution.
Kinda.
Damn.
Oh.
I guess so.
Yeah,
You fucking with fruit snacks.
yeah. But yeah, that's a
Yeah, that one's tough. And then you don't know the situation too with the friend whose home it is. Is that his home and his girl moved in with him?
True.
Is that a home that they got together? Is it the girl's home?
That's a
You know what I mean?
That's
That's
a
a big part
huge
of it,
difference
too.
because a lot of times when people have it like be it's their crib, they feel like anybody I want could stay at this motherfucker.
Right.
This my crib.
Mm.
You my girl. I let you stay in my
Yeah.
crib
And
with
I
me as
pay
a
the
couple.
bills here.
And
Right.
now my brother is in a situation and because it happens with parents. This
Oh,
ain't just
yeah,
the
definitely
this ain't just that kind of situation. It could be your dad, and we've talked about stuff like that before, where it's like now it's real rough because I brought somebody in our house that outranks me. Person that can smack me in the back of the head in my own crib. This mom. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So it's
right.
like that's where it get real rough. But even in these situations, this is difficult. I don't think this is a clear-cut situation. But do y'all as women feel like if you guys were in this situation,
Yeah.
how would you, what is the limit? Like, is this too long?
Half a year, I think, is pushing it for just getting out of a breakup. After half a year, and I'm not seeing you do all of the things that you should be doing to try to get back on your feet and to get out of the house, I'm going to say, like, I'm going to first address my man so he can address his friend. And if I don't see any change within the next couple of weeks, like the next, I'll give it a week to 2 weeks. If I don't see any change after I had that talk with my man, then I'm going to talk to my man again and say, all right, I'm going to have to talk with him now. And he might not like what I say as much as what you going to say.
Now, listen, now, Sin, that one's scary. That's so scary because, and I'm not saying that your answer is wrong because you just standing on, I'm trying to meet you somewhere.
Yeah.
But then with some people, I'm going to feel like you don't, like, I'm going to really feel like with my girl, like, yo, you don't address tracks.
Yeah.
You don't do that. You talk to me, and then I talk to tracks. Like,
But that's step number one. You try that first.
but even even when they say, "Well, he ain't do this or do this," so I decided to finally go over it because when once those people collide like that, because when you open your mouth to say whatever to him, he's now allowed to open his mouth to say whatever to you.
And let him do that in my home.
I get it, but it's not that. It feels.
But it doesn't. But when I'm saying, and then I have to address it to him, it doesn't have to be tension. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. It just has to be like, hey, it's been 6 months now, and my routine is a little bit out of whack, and I'm starting to feel like I don't really have my home anymore. Are you doing the proper things that you need to do in order to take
is
the
there
next step to
anything
get out of
I
here?
can do to help?
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
or is there anything that I can help expedite the
Be quiet
situation?
for another 3 months.
Listen, what's going to happen? No, what I'm saying is that's probably what his homie did. His homie did that, and then he's just like, "No, I'm working. I'm trying to save up, whatever." Now you stuck in the same place because you like, damn. I went and talked to him, and he pretty much just gave me the same
at that
fucking
point,
story.
I'm getting like a fire hose, and you're leaving.
so
like
that's
at that
tension.
point, you know what I mean?
That's that tension or resentment, depending on a relationship, where it's like a woman sometimes thinks that they're all their husband needs or their boyfriend needs. When it's like, I've been with you for 6 years. I've been with this nigga for 20.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I totally get
he
that.
done he actually at one point I lived in the crib with him and his girl.
And see, that's
Right.
the thing.
Like it's all kinds of history there where it's just like if
So
we
again-
break up in 2 years, me and this nigga still gonna be fly. But what's happening here now is and like I said, none of these answers are wrong at all.
It's circumstantial.
yeah,
all of these.
Because I'm trying to think like even with all right, how about this? In reality, what percentage, I'm gonna ask you, what percentage of couples only still together or live together because of the economy?
Probably, I would say maybe half.
Half?
I
What you think?
guess.
I wouldn't. I'm
He's
a
a
lover.
he's a
Yeah.
pessimist.
No,
I mean, he's
I'm
no,
I'm
he's
saying-
he's
I'm
an
an
optimist. He's an
optimist.
I would,
optimist.
say, I
believe in
would
love.
like to say less than half, but I'm just saying I could see
I would
people
think-
being comfortable.
I would think less than half. I would give it like maybe a 35-40% of people might still be together because they don't have the means to go somewhere else.
Because they're
I
comfortable.
think it's more than 50.
I agree. I think at least 60% of people are comfortable.
I think it's more than 50%. I think that if you give most people independence.
Especially
Wait,
younger
shit.
couples.
Yo, hold on. Let me change my answer because I wasn't thinking about married people.
Yeah,
I wasn't thinking about married couples.
I'm thinking of everyone. Like I'm like it's probably.
I was just
about
thinking
half.
like people that like just is dating or just together. Like, yo, we just live in the crib. When I think about married, like how many people are staying married just because they know if they got a divorce,
It's
they
cheaper to keep
Yeah,
her.
it's cheaper to keep her.
That's like what
Yeah, I
we
would definitely
were
say
saying
over
on that
50%.
last episode. Even like
Yeah.
that kid didn't tell on his mom because he knew like if she doesn't know where to go.
Yeah, it's like he was scared that his parents might break up or something like
Yeah.
that, and then the finances are in turmoil. So since we know that, the reason why I brought that up is, if you know, right, as a couple, could one of y'all pay all these bills by yourself, right? The couple, and somebody said, no, I couldn't. We couldn't. We a team. Then you know how hard it is for that boy that's living in your crib to go on his own because he don't got no
Support
He
system.
doesn't have
girl
that half.
to
Right,
do it because
right.
you sitting there like, holy shit. Yeah, me and this motherfucker gotta go in together to make sure that we pay for all of this. So we could tell him, yo, man, grab yourself up by the bootstraps and
No, but
No, but
that's not the same because
But that's when you tell him, okay, you and your ex-girlfriend, y'all was living a luxury apartment that y'all was living within your means to split. Now you might need to have to
You
downgrade a
tell
little
him go
bit.
get a
That's a
rat
fact.
hole with no
Before-
internet. Just live in
now,
that shit.
now you're just gonna have to take the downgrade for a little bit before you could get the upgrade later,
yeah.
or until
I
you
mean-
find somebody new.
At the end of the day, no matter how this sounds, the wife is going to have to be the person you abide by. And it comes like that with all family. The first part is when you know that this is a possibility, you have to avoid the person coming into the crib in the first place. That's the truth. That's the truth. If you really feel like this is going to disrupt your family, these are the type of things that my dad would tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you got to be careful. If somebody in need and you like, yo, you could come stay with me. Most likely, it's very, very few far between that the person actually comes to the crib, stays for the amount of time that they said, and keeps it moving.
That's what I did in LA. Like, I literally lived in my bed, one of my really good girlfriends' dining rooms. Like, my bed was in their dining room for like a month and a half. And I was like, this is what I'm doing. This is the plan. And her fiance live there with their dog. And I have my big ass dog. And I'm just like, hey. And they're like, okay. But like every day I was like hustle. Like I was fucking
I feel like
pushing.
as the person staying in somebody else's house, you also have to be the reassurer. Like, I think after like a month goes by or 2 months.
You don't want to be there though.
Right.
You know you're annoying.
Listen.
Some people, some people don't have that.
That's what I'm saying.
Some people don't have that ability
Special
to
people
know.
have to, like, if you're going to take help from somebody,
right,
or borrow money or live with somebody, you have to be the type of person that's going to say, listen, it's a month. This is what I did this week to get me on my game. I give myself another, and you got to give updates. You know what I mean?
Right.
And the
Yeah.
reassurance.
I know for me, man, I know that if I was in that type of scenario, that I would make myself as scarce as possible. I would almost have to try to make it where it's like, these motherfuckers don't see me. Like, even to the point of like, maybe not. It's crazy because it's not for him.
That's
but
what
he's
I
got to
did.
give this advice to his homie. Like, bro, maybe some nights you don't stay here. Like, try to kick it over John's cribs or do something just so that it feels like, oh, he only really be at the house 4 days out of 7 days a week. And he don't really be around. Oh, he came in and I never saw him
Or
come
he's
in. I
here
never
Monday
saw
through
him
Friday,
leave.
but on
Like,
the weekend we never see him.
yeah.
And just be like communicative too. Like, hey, I'm not staying there tonight. Like, it's 3 o'clock. You already know you're not staying there tonight. Like, hey, I'm gonna stay out tonight.
Yeah, but
I'll see you guys
in the morning,
tomorrow.
don't come strolling in my house.
No, not even 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm saying like straight 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, hit them up and be like, y'all are good for the whole rest of today.
Yeah, I'm not coming
like,
because it's not even just about. I know a lot of people talk about the walk naked, and I know a lot of people really don't fully walk naked, but it might be just your girl wanting to walk around the crib with no bra on.
Right.
She might just want to be able to do those things.
Right.
You know what I mean? But those things die out with anybody in your house. If you've got kids, teenage kids, they friends come over the house, all of those things.
Right.
People don't genuinely or generally get to live this walk around the house nude lifestyle, especially if you're a family person. Like, that shit, that shit ain't realistic.
Yo, so how would you feel if it's the reverse? What do you think the situation would be if she had a girlfriend staying at the crib for 5-6 months? Is it easy for him to go to her and be like, yo, your girl been here for like 6 months. I'm not
It should
comfortable.
Exactly.
I think that it would kind of be the same thing, and the difference would be the only difference would be if something happened. Like, some people value blood relationships more than friendships. I don't personally.
Yeah, I don't
I make them equal. They're equal for me, right? It depends on the relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
So if it's her sister, you got a hard luck. You in for it, buddy. Trying to tell her like, yo, your sister gotta get out of our house. But a friend, I think he could fight that bad. I think he could. Girl, I don't know. Friendships.
All
and
my
this
man
might
got to
sound
hit me
crazy.
with is, I'm gonna start walking around in my boxers. Oh, she's gone tomorrow, babe.
Like she said, that's all.
Damn, you don't trust her?
She just might not even want her seeing
you know
this
what I'm
shit.
saying.
You know what I'm
It's a joke.
saying? Like, but
Take a joke.
But no. But even that, yes, a lot of women would run into that. People can't be on their best all the time. So if a woman is staying in y'all crib and now she getting comfortable in there, she's going to do the dumb shit like walk to the refrigerator with no
panties
bra
on or some shit. Yeah,
They do the dumb shit without a man even being there. Like,
Yeah.
I've like let a girl, like a homie, like one of my girlfriends stay with me for like almost 2 months. And by the end of it, I was like, you have got to go. Like, you're just super drawn, really. Like, on every possible way, you do not give a fuck.
Well, like, what kind of stuff? Tell me because I gotta understand, what was she doing in the crib that would lead to that?
Like, just like not valuing my things. Like, I bought like a rug, like a custom, like it was like $500 rug, right? Her dog shit and pissed on it, and she would like leave the piss and the shit.
So yeah, anything. So those are big things. Like
Yeah.
people have different styles of hygiene, different ways that they take care of
That's
stuff, different things that they value as
Like,
important.
no.
So you might do something dirty that somebody else doesn't consider dirty, and vice versa. You could have something where it's like,
And I have a low, like, I am like a child.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So, like, I am like a little kid in the sense of, like, I'll run around with shoes on in the house. I don't care. But, like, there are just some fucking things. Like,
Yeah.
Draw the
like,
line.
but people got, it could be something simple. It could be like, if somebody might brush their, like if you saw somebody brushing their teeth in your kitchen sink, some people it's like a sink's a sink.
right.
Some people are like, it's the sink, it's the sink. It's no different than the bathroom sink. Where some people is like, no, you can't spit in the kitchen
Right,
I picture
sink.
right.
Dev. I picture Dev as like a don't spit in my kitchen sink.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
the
you.
same way.
But I think
even though I understand the concept of it's really all the sink. You're
Yeah.
putting dirty food that we all
Right.
down the sink.
It's a different bacteria.
But I think I think we make it's a different bacteria. I just think we making it like something they have to be doing something for it to be an issue. Because I remember like being a kid, my cousin he could stay the night one too many days. He didn't do nothing wrong. It's just the fact that he's there in my space, and at this point, it's time for this nigga to go home.
Right.
You know what I
No,
mean?
for you or your mom was like
For
something
me.
to go,
It's
oh,
just
for
the
me,
mental
it's like,
space of knowing that somebody else is in
After a
your
while,
space and
even
you
your
want your
cousin,
space.
you like, yo, I'm sick of this nigga being here. He gotta go. Like GB be playing with my toys all fucking day. Like I don't get to play. I'm getting in trouble. Like yo, this nigga gotta go home soon. It happens as a kid. He didn't do nothing wrong, but it's just like, oh, I'm sick of this nigga. And I can only
you
imagine.
don't even want to play with them toys.
No, my mom gets whipped for dumb shit. But the point of the matter is, you just get sometimes you used to your piece. I had a cousin. Damn, shout out to him. I won't put him out here. He stayed with me for a while, not long ago, and that shit it was just like, gotta go.
So you know what's the hard part about stuff like that is sometimes your place, even if they're not staying with you, your place could be like the fun land, the escape for somebody else. So as a person that owns a studio, I dealt with that for so many years. People just wanted to be in the studio because it's not just like a studio, like a room in there where you're recording.
It's a vibe.
There's so much room
Yeah.
vibes, other rooms to chill in, and this place was like a real world house
Yeah.
for years. People spending the night. I'm talking about literally on any day, 5 different people spending the night, people downstairs sleeping bags, because it was one of those places for them was an escape. If the younger guys still
Like
lived
a
at
safe
home.
space.
Yeah, but also if they lived at home, they couldn't do the same thing. It's like, oh, we could bring chicks here.
It was
Right.
like
We
the
could do whatever.
clubhouse.
Right.
It's a
Clubhouse.
clubhouse.
Fucking clubhouse.
Right.
Yeah, it was like a
It was
clubhouse.
a grown man clubhouse.
Yeah, and for some people too, it was like, get away from my girl, my wife, like the bullshit going on in my life. Like, I'll know that I could pull up to that studio, somebody's in there and it's escape. So when you were in situations where you kind of trying to tell somebody they can't be here or can't chill, like, look, dog,
They
not
take
right.
it the wrong
it
way.
hurt. Yeah, it hurt. It like it would hurt niggas.
Yeah.
Mm.
It would hurt niggas. So I
Nah.
could only imagine what it would be like in a situation where a person don't got nowhere. You know
I
what
stopped
mean,
being
live.
friends with one of my childhood friends because she took advantage of staying with me. So I've known her since preschool, and she got kicked out of her mom's house. And I knew that, like, if it was me, she would do it for me. So I took her in. You know, she stayed on an air mattress in my living room. My living room was her bedroom. I was staying with my ex at the time, and she was dating somebody who he went to high school with. So she would always have him over. They'd be banging in my living room, in my bathroom, like while I was sleeping or while I wasn't home. I would tell her, like, hey, you're good to stay here. I just don't want anybody in my house. People would be in my house when I wasn't home. I'd be at work. She fist fought in my house, broke my chair. The 2 girls pulled up to my job, yelling at me while I'm at work because they fist fought in my house. And I'm like, first of all, even though I'm friends with her, I told you nobody in my house. And then y'all fist fight, and then the chair's broken. And then she was still going to school, and she was asking my man at the time for $20 for gas so she could get to school.
Violating, yeah.
That's when she had to go.
And
At
then-
that moment, huh?
No, that's not even the moment where she had to go. The moment where she had to go was, it was me, her, and my other homegirl. We're driving in a car, and she's like, yeah, guys, we're going to this party. It's going to be so much fun, yada, yada, yada. So we're like, okay, yeah, we're all down. And she goes, okay, but, you know, I'm living with Sim right now, so everybody's got to give me money for gas. So I'm like, all right, cool, everybody but me. And she's like, what you mean everybody but you?
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, you live at my house. You have to leave my house to go to the party and come back to my house regardless of whether I'm coming or not. I'm not giving you $5 for gas. Like, and it was the principal. I had
They was standing on business at $5.
it was
crazy.
the principal. Like, it's just $5, but it was the principal. I'm not giving you $5 for gas. When you use my toilet paper, eat my food, that's your fucking $5. So my friend in the backseat's like, yo, Sin, chill, it's fine, it's fine. And I'm like, no, it's not fine, because she don't understand that she lives with me. She's like, I'll give her the $5. I said, no, fuck that. And then she was like, Sin, that's fine, you can come. I just know not to let you in my car anymore.
How you going to tell?
And when she said that to me, I said, take me home and get the fuck out of my house.
So so a person that says this is what happens.
That's wild.
People get no. What happens is
that's where I drew the line.
people get delusionally comfortable. Like they become that something is such a given to them. Like
Nobody's that delusionally.
yes,
comfortable,
bro.
is
Yes,
it?
they are. Yes, people think something is going to be given to them that like that's a given.
Yeah.
You're going to let me do this. To the point where they start doing violations like that. Because you would think a person would be on their P's and Q's when they like, I need something from this person. No, I've seen plenty of situations in life where a person needed that life water of somehow from a person, but still was doing shit like, you're not going to give that to them, and that person gives you, that's just stupid.
That happened back in 2014, and I'm still standing on business. I haven't talked to her since.
No.
I haven't talked to her since.
Stand on business.
Stand on business.
I kicked the girl out when I stepped in the dog shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like I stepped, and you know, I was working bottle service, so I had my fishnets on. I went home from the club. I took my socks off. I had the fishnets still on, and I stepped in dog shit in fishnet stockings.
It was like caught in there.
I was like, you're done. I said, come get your dog. It was 3:30 in the morning. She didn't come home until 10 a.m. the next day.
I'd be like, your dog's out back.
Oh, so she basically had y'all in there dog sitting and all types of shit like that too.
Nobody could ever move in with their dog.
Oh, me. She was
like,
in such a toxic relationship.
I
was
one
like, I'll
homeless-
do anything to get you out.
You gonna bring a homeless dog in my shit too? You out of your motherfucking mind.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I would bring a homeless
See,
dog.
no, you got you
just
can't come in.
myself.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what's your last thoughts, like, for this person at home? Slice, what do you think that this person should do with his homie?
You gotta give him 15 more days.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said. About 2 weeks.
And then you gotta give him 15 more days. I'm gonna be honest. All right, I'm gonna say this, GB. This is my homie. Gotta give him 30 more days, right?
30.
He get an extra 15. I know him 40 years now. God damn. So I'm be all right. He get another month. Like I gotta argue with my woman one more month. But then I gotta scrape up some bread that month. And then I gotta give him an envelope. And this at least gonna give you 2 more weeks at the hotel if I could afford to give him that. And then after them 2 weeks, hopefully I come into some more money, something turn for his life. That's the best that I could do.
That's the
Wait,
best
you want to
gesture.
know? Actually, you want to know what you just triggered in me?
Mm-hmm.
I would say from off rip, yeah, you can stay with me. But every month you're staying with me, I would like you to give me X amount of dollars. He's paying to stay at your place, right? But you're keeping that money in envelopes. When it's time for him to move out, this is all the money I accumulated from you during your stay here. Now you can afford to go live on your own.
It's too late if you ain't
That's
did that
fire,
already,
too.
cousin.
But I'm just saying,
He said
going
his credit
forward-
bad, but he could do something with
But,
that.
fire.
going forward, I think that you would be a bomb-ass friend if you charge them rent, but at the end of their stay, you give them all that money back and you say, I looked you out. This is the money that you earned. Put this down for a down payment on X, Y, or Z, and have a good one.
I'm going to tell you what not to do. Do not, because he got bad credit, if that's his excuse, decide to go get the crib for him.
Oh, yeah, don't do
Yeah,
that.
You're
no,
going to get just it's going to be the end of your friendship somehow.
And
Somehow that shit is going to go topsy fucking turvy.
and possibly the end of your relationship, because not only if y'all married or trying to get married and your credit's fucked up, now she's going to feel like you have to lean on her to help you get your
Then
shit
you gonna lose
together.
your homie and your bitch.
Yeah, all of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
So
all of
I
that.
do think that getting some bread together that you can, whatever you can, to hit him off with and say, listen, bro, I don't want to send you out into the jungle, but it's been too long. I have to concentrate on my family, bro. We have something that we build in here, and we went 6 times over that amount. I can't even afford to give you this, but I'm gonna give it to you because you my people, and if you suffering, I'm suffering. So here you go. Boom, you could take that, and then from there you gotta move. Now, if he act crazy on you after that, like, oh, he on some funny shit, whatever like that, it's fucked up. You just lost a homie,
Right.
but he really ain't.
Well,
Right.
you're always trying to
Right.
begin
If
it.
he's your
Yeah.
boy, like he really supposed to be your boy, and you're letting him live with you, then he shouldn't be reacting like that on the way
Right.
out.
Sometimes it's not saying that he wasn't ever your friend, but
Yeah.
sometimes friendships just
End.
expire.
Yeah.
Yep.
They expire. But that's all the time we really got. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that y'all leave comments and let us know your opinions on all of these different things. Don Michael Jr., you got a project out like right now?
I got out The Wolf Smell Joy is out now. That's my last mixtape. I got a new single dropping, probably is out now at the time that this is airing, called 10 out of 10. And then I have another one coming out the week after this one dropped, which is called We 100. And I have the Earl Grey tapes out. So yeah, I got a lot of music out. And I have a whole back catalog too. This Is Not Music, 3-Day, White Rabbit Experience. Like,
And
it's a bunch
trust
of
me,
music out.
Don Michael Jr. is like, when I stand on certain shit, I standing on this. The music is top tier level material. How could 900 and some thousand people be wrong?
Right. And don't forget, I seen people walking down the aisles of your songs these days.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that was dope.
That's a dope trend that's happening. People are using. I got a song called Championship Rings, and people are using it as a wedding song. If you get married soon, Championship Rings. Use it at your reception.
I wouldn't even
Thank
have
you.
thought about, because that joint to me is a walk to the octagon joint, like
Right,
something
yeah.
to go fight. But
Yeah.
when I saw the couple come out to that joint, I was like, that joint is fire. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Sin City, who you will be seeing more of, you know what I'm saying? On this joint. By the way, y'all, we up here recording. Shout out to GB. Because GB decided to get bagged by customs, and they had your boy GB hostage coming back from where's the Carousel?
I don't know what the fuck he was at.
That's
Yeah.
where he's at.
Yeah, he came from Carousel or something. He ended up bagged up, so that's why we doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Smuggling dildos.
That's what he was
from out
doing.
of fucking the
That's what he was
I
doing.
think I'm standing on that. GB was smuggling dildos. That's the name of the episode.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For myself, for Sin City, for Slice Maximus, for Mora, and for Don Michael Jr. Yo, we up out of here, y'all. Peace.